swipe my card. Go ahead and come on in. Make sure you swipe every time you do come in, every person. Continuation of the video series, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you legs now. We have 2 leg machines, and I'm going to go ahead and walk you back there. So as you come through the front door, you go ahead and walk by the front desk on your right and the cardio row on your left. We have our Upshow TV, which talks about the things that we have going on in our gym. And as you walk back, go beyond the weight room, and then as you come back here, you'll go past the pod that you saw in the first series, which had the bicep and the tricep machine, which I won't be showing you today, but this is the tricep machine and the bicep machine is back there. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you the most difficult machine we have, the one that's the most challenging, because it has 4 different adjustments. It's the hamstring or the seated leg curl machine. Now, the seated leg curl machine is the most complicated because one yellow, one yellow, one yellow, one yellow, and then obviously you have your weight adjustment. So what you do here is I try to get people just to get comfortable with where they are on the machine. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to lift the knee pad. You're going to go ahead and pull out the pin, and you're going to release the tension to where it's all the way up. Second thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and get in to the machine, and you're going to adjust the weights to the increment. Increments are 0, and then you're going to put about maybe 2 plates on there, something like that. 1 or 2 plates on there. You're going to go ahead and put your feet up. Put your feet up to feel how it feels on your legs. If it's hyperextending or if it's too far down, you can adjust them, or if it's too far towards your ankles. So in this case right here, it's a little bit, let's say for argument's sake, it needs to go a little bit further towards my knees. What I'll do right here is I'll come out, adjust here, and it comes back slightly more towards my knees. So now we've adjusted 2. This one and this one. So the next 2 I'm going to have to adjust is this one. What I want to do here is, as you can see, there's a red circular piece of rubber right here. That should go through your knees. So as I sit down here, I look at it and I think, okay, it's about through my knee. Probably should go back ever so slightly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. And I'm going to adjust it to where it'll fit me to the right distance. And as you noticed, I made sure it clicked in so that it didn't push back. From there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sit up. If I want to go ahead and I want to bring this further down, I can go ahead and adjust it there. In my case, it felt comfortable right up top where it was. I'll go ahead and I'll put my feet in here. As you can see, I've already adjusted the weight to a pretty low weight. Sometimes when the weight's too low, it just comes on down. So in this case, the weight might be ever so lightly low because of the weight of my leg. And I'll adjust that 1 more increment up. Put my feet in, get my back up against it. Now the challenge is to get this to come down onto your legs to kind of lock you in. What you do from here is you release the pressure from there or from there, pull out the yellow pin and let it fall down onto your leg, and then you lock it in to where it's the most comfortable for you. Hear it click in. From there I go ahead and I can use the machine comfortably as I choose, and it works the back of the legs or the hamstring. As you can see, it's the seated curl, and you can get familiar with how it works right here. So there, that's the movement right there. It works the back of the hamstrings, and once you've done this one a few times, you'll learn where your positions are the most comfortable. For me, this isn't the ideal position yet. I would probably adjust it just a little by moving that slightly closer to me and maybe a couple others, but it's about right. Now when you do come out of this, the first thing I recommend is, as you'll notice, I'm locked down here. I'll put my hand in underneath my leg. I'll go ahead and pull this out. I'll lift that up, push it till it unclicks, make sure it's clicked in, and then I get out. Wipe off my machine. Let's move on to the next machine. The next machine I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you the leg extension or the quad machine. And the leg extension is right here. Pretty simple to use. The leg extension really doesn't involve very much. It just involves getting the legs, sitting down first. What I like to do is I like to sit down first, figure out if my back is too far or too far forward or too far back. In this case, it feels like it's actually a little bit too far back. I feel like I have a little bit of room back here, so let's move the seat a little further forward. All I do there is I lift this, and I kind of just bump it forward with my leg. Here, click down, make sure it's in. Go ahead and get back in to the machine. Go ahead and get in. Make sure you adjust the weight and get the increments to 0. Adjust the weight to something pretty light. Here you can adjust accordingly if you want it to be further forward, or if you want it further back. As you can see, this adjusts with your feet. So from there, it feels comfortable. As you can see, there's an angle on here on the leg extension. It tells you how to use it. It also tells you where you start and you finish. I go ahead and I feel comfortable there. Grab it, my back feels good. And now I'm working the front of my legs. And that's the leg extension machine. So as far as the machines go, that was what I was going to show you this time. Just to make sure you're aware, we do have other machines, biceps and triceps. Over there, we do have a back machine, a hyperextension machine. We do have some other things like leg extensions and hamstring curls and a lot of other different machines. But if you got started with those machines first, and then you observed how other people were using these, I think that will help you tremendously. On behalf of Craig and myself, Steele, I welcome you to Snap, and I hope you try all of our machinery and enjoy yourself.